Hello folks, welcome back to the Flying Southerner channel. We're back after Christmas and New Year's. I apologise for the slight unannounced break, but we're back. So we are starting off strong with a bit of East Coast Way, doing 1 Foxtrot 11 Seaford to London Victoria. We're not 387/1. You're probably wondering, TFS, what is that? Well, I have managed to locate a mod on Trainsim Community, which I would recommend, by the way, which is actually just a couple of mods that you can get that allow you to get the extra Electrostar variants in games. You get like the Southeastern one, you've got the non-Southern 387s, although, hang on a minute, that's slightly unrealistic because of... Wait, is this a 9-car train? It's an 8, but it's got a /7. We are 9 cars. Oh my word. Okay. So we've got, which is also in the pack, which typically can couple up. So we've got a /7 and a 387 /1. Okay. But anyways, as you can see, it's snowy. We like a bit of snow because why not? I need to try and figure out how to turn on my wipers again. I'll chuck them on slow. Yeah, the spot also gives you a working driver only operation monitors. Obviously, it says no image expected here because, well, you know, there's no image expected there because the cameras don't actually work. But yes. So we get going very shortly. Signal is green ahead of us on the single branch up towards Newhaven, where it will then become a double. And yeah, we can just continue flying along. Headlights would be rather handy here. We'll turn on day running as it... Well, the sun's still slightly coming up. But yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, close the doors. Those door sounds are actually accurate, by the way. They are, as in real life. Anyways, next stop is Bishopstone. I imagine we're going to need some sand because it is snowing. Oh, this is the brake hold. Nice. Okay, so we'll make our way out of Seaford. Next up is Bishopstone. Have the power just a little bit there, TFS. That would be useful. But yeah, next up is Bishopstone, and we go to Newhaven Harbour, Newhaven Town, South East, and then finishing the service of Lewis, where the AI will take it up the branch towards the Brighton Main Line, where it will then go towards London Vic. For those wondering, I am running TSW4K in Ultra Graphics on my big monitor, which I can see, and then your stream is then compressed down into 1080p because my PC can't really handle 4K recording that well, I have found, during testing. So yeah, I just run 4K on here and 1080 for you guys, which is fine because most of you just watch on your phones anyway. Right, we are now coming in to... We're now coming into Bishopstone. Sounds on the Electrostar are actually pretty accurate. Although, here's a question, will the selective door opening work? Because I know on the 380 on Cathcart, for example, the train support SDO, or selective door opening. We will we'll see. Anyways, here we are at the station. Crack the doors open. No, the doors still do open here. But it's fine. We'll live. Although, it would be nice to have SDO as a standard feature on all the locos. I noticed that obviously they did it on the 380 on Cathcart. But having it on others would be neat. Right, next up is Newhaven Harbour. But yes, if I was to select a route for remastering, this would be like one of my top contenders alongside Brighton Main Line. Now, this is Southern Territory, unbiased, but... and also maybe like a route from like... I mean, a London Bridge to... Bedford would be neat as another route idea, which would then give it the 700 stroke 1, the core, ETCS functionality at level 2, which will be a first for TSW because only level 1 is on the what do you call it? On what's the Swiss route called? That one. And also, another video idea I've been having recently, which I'd love to get your thoughts on, by the way, leave a comment down below what you think, is I have a Thrustmaster steering wheel, which I use for like racing games and etc. What if I could get it working so it controls the tap changer in the DBBR 140? It's an idea? Is it possible? I have no idea, but it would be cool. Anyways, we are now approaching Newhaven Harbour at a ridiculous rate of knots. All braking here. Obviously, braking is going to be a bit slower today because we are driving in the snow. As we pass past the branch for Newhaven Marine Station. A station no longer in use, however, it acts as like a freight terminal now. Because Newhaven has a port. Has a harbour, I should say. As, boats. You can probably see where this is going. Yes, here we are at Newhaven Harbour Station. Go. Doors open. We're going to be running a little bit late, which is fine. We'll survive. Not going to be like delay repay levels of lateness, but obviously I like that these Electrostar pack has like the southern interior, which is accurate, and then to add to the 387s, we're also getting the stroke 1 in GWR colours and also Heathrow Express colours. But they are not going to feature on the GWE remaster timetable. Interesting decision, but you're probably wondering why. Basically, Dovetail wants to leave room so in case they can get the GWR license for a Class 387, so they can have the branding on it, instead of having 2 DLCs to control it, then, for the Heathrow Express and the GWR, it will be in one pack, effectively, saving resources. But I could potentially put a Southern livery on the GWR variants, because remember, because Southern do have a couple of GWR-1s, which are nicked from Great Northern. And this is Newhaven Town, which are in the forms of 387, 172, 173, and 174. We still have the GWR interior, which is really blooming cool. Close the doors. Next stop is Southeast. Now you're also probably wondering, how am I running the 387? Well, there's a timetable mod you can get for this, which allows you to run the 387s on the line. So I'm just using the stroke 1. However, obviously there is capabilities for the Gatwick Express variants as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we can speed up to 70 very shortly. Yeah, that's the speed. I'm not actually speeding up to 70, but actually that might have to be a screenshot. Actually thinking about it. See here. One game. We do my screenshot your settings. And then back up the brightness. Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent shot. We'll save and upload that to my Dovetail account. There we go. A pretty decent thumbnail. Oh, we're a mile away from Southeast. But yeah, bit of horn action because of the whistle board. Let's get slowing down for Southeast Station. Another whistle board. As we get into Southeast Station. Here we are at Southeast Station. A two platformer and a nice little village by the looks of things. And a sideways looking departure board. Yeah, that's an interesting way to have your departure board, but hey. Oh wait, the other platform has it too. It's just trying to depart. Nice. As the 377/7 follows. So our next stop is Lewis on this station, on this run. Yes, the history of 387121. So, basically, this unit originally was a Great Northern unit before it then got transferred down to Southern. So, yes, where it is currently on a, if I look up its unit number on real-time trains. Okay, let's go here. New 387121, which is on a London Victoria to respawn, so it is technically in this part of the woods, which is cool. Though, ordinarily this unit would have the blue doors instead of green doors. And there's a 313 passing us there. As we join the main East Coastway line. I'm going to keep the train running at 40 as there's not really much point in speeding up again. So we have been given a right on the further indication to say we are going on the London-bound platforms. At London. There we go. Here we are approaching Lewis platform number 2. Here we are. And we'll crack the doors open. So yes, this is my first look at the Electrostar Enhancement Pack mod that you can get on Train Sim Community. I will get the name of the guy who made it, because might as well give credit where credit is due. It is made by 750 Volt Studios. There we go. And yeah, so that is the Electrostar Enhancement Pack. Thank you very much for watching this. I'm going to escape the train before it takes off to London and goes out of the map. So yes. Actually, I've been an idiot and forgot to turn the train off. Do that. There we go. Yeah, so this is my first look at the Electrostar Enhancement Pack. Let me know what you think of it down below as well. Would love to hear your thoughts. Yes, I've been the Flying Similar. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe and comment and all that lovely stuff. And yeah, catch you soon. Bye.